friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into how your person is currently feeling, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is the Tarot of Oppositions, and pile number two is the Tinseltown Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. I do have an extended for this reading, so let's get into what you can expect in the extended. So in the extended, we're first going to be looking into what did they secretly want to do about these feelings. We're also going to be pulling some message cards from them. We're also going to be looking into will they act on these feelings and what will they most likely do because of these feelings. So we also have timing and of course additional guidance cards coming out as well. All right, so details for the extended is going to be there in the description box below. Now, please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile one, for those of you who chose Tarot of Oppositions, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's take some time to realign our energies, so close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. What is your person currently feeling about you? Let's take a look. We have the Fool, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Wheel, we have the Magician, Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Wands. Okay. I also have your oracle cards. We have Authentic Power. With I co-create my reality. We have interconnectedness. We have shame. We have lilac. And we have Kevin Sight. Okay. Have you given this person some kind of an ultimatum? Pile one, it might not have been a direct one, but I think that this person senses you are moving on, or you are emotionally checking out of this connection, or you are frustrated that things are not going the way you want them to, or at the pace that you want it to. There's something about you being frustrated, or you deciding to move on, or at least in this person's perception, they feel you're ready to walk away from them. So this could be, you could be together, but there's a sense of doom that's coming to me. So maybe this person feels that they're on the verge of losing you for good. And there's a little bit of shame coming through about their past actions or their inaction towards you. It's kind of like your feelings are justified, but at the same time, your person doesn't know how to shift the energy of the connection. They know what they have to do, but they don't know how they're going to do it. They don't have the energy within them, or they feel that they don't have the power within them to do what it is required of them to sustain this connection. So maybe they've been dropping the ball about the other end of this connection. Maybe it's only been on you, and there's been frustration growing on your end that it's only been you progressing this connection, or this connection has been feeling very, very one-sided. For some of you, yes, this could be a no contact. That energy is also coming through, but it feels like your person, you expected this person to maybe be an equal partner or step up or take some action in this no contact, but they haven't, and you're getting ready to walk away. and this person feels it. Now, reality could be different. Maybe you are still waiting for this person, but this is their energy that I'm tapping into what they are currently feeling. So they might be feeling like you are about to walk away for good, or they're starting to feel like you're done with this connection and you're done with them. Now, I guess, heartbreaking thing about this reading, Palwan, is that your person knows what they have to do, but they don't have the energy to do it right now. Or I think that there might be kind of a lot of their limiting beliefs holding them back from actually taking the action. So they know what to do, they just can't do it, or they don't know how to make themselves do it. That's the energy that's coming through. And that's probably where that shame is coming from, because they know that there is a gap in what they need to do, and they're unable to bridge that gap right now. So that shame is building within them. With authentic power coming up, I think that your person is struggling to feel powerful within themselves. They're struggling to understand that they actually co-create their reality. So they have to contribute to that. I don't know what is going on with your person, as in why they're unable to step up. Perhaps it could be external circumstances. Perhaps your person is emotionally drained. Maybe it is past trauma, the wounds that are starting to come up. The reasons seem to be varied because there are different energies that I'm tapping into right now. So I'm not getting a specific reason, but whatever it is, that is becoming a burden that they're not able to step up. And that by itself is actually hitting their self-esteem even more. Like, if their self-esteem is the reason why they haven't been able to move forward, then them not moving forward also is hitting their self-esteem. So it's kind of like a loop your person is in right now. Because look at this, we have the Nine of Wands in the other side. We have the Wheel in the other side. We have the Magician in the other side. Your person knows what to do with the Three of Wands upright, or the right side. I don't know. I don't know how to explain in the Tarot of Oppositions card thing, but yes. So it's kind of like your person knows what to do, but they can't. And that gap, it's really messing with them. With interconnectedness, I do feel that there are other aspects of your person's life that are contributing to your person holding themselves back at this point, or the fact that they're unable to move forward. They want to have hope for the future. With Lilac coming out, they want to have hope for the future. They want to be the kind of person that can stand beside you. But right now, they don't think that it is possible. And if you are on the verge of walking away, that by itself is hurting them. And they're in pain because of that. They don't want you to walk away. But at the same time, they know they don't have it in them right now to hold you back, or to give you a reason to stay. That's the energy that's coming through. I really think that there is divine stepping in and helping your person through this. It could be their higher self as well coming through. The doorbell just rang, so you can take that as a confirmation as well. But with your person, the energy that I'm sensing is they might be struggling to receive the messages that are coming through for them, just because of the little bit of defeated mindset that I am getting from your person. But the messages are coming. So your person might either be brushing it off, saying, oh, okay, well, that doesn't make sense right now. Or your person might be saying, where is this coming from? I can't trust the source because I can't see it. That's also an energy with the Magician on the other side coming through. So it looks like they are tapping into the messages, but they're not ready to receive it just yet. There is pause energy, Palwan. I know that is difficult to hear, but there needs to be, first off, your person needs to trust the messages that are coming through, all right? They need to also start believing that they can step up. They need to start believing that they do have it within them to be the kind of partner who can stand beside you, to take whatever action it is that, is necessary to keep this connection going. But that has to come from within them, Palwan. And right now, they're not there. As much as they do want to take a leap of faith, as much as they do want to give themselves to this connection, that's more of, I guess, what they feel internally. They want to do it, but when it comes to following through on that, they're struggling a bit. It's kind of like there's intention, but there's no follow through. There's no action supporting that, which is, I get why you are frustrated. I understand where you're coming from, and I understand why you're ready to leave on your end if your person is tapping. Like, the way that the energy is coming is they're tapping into your energy, but it actually might be true. All right. So, but of course, that is up to you to decide where you're at. All right. You always have free will, pile one, but your person is worried they're going to lose you for good. And they do want this connection, but at this point in time, they're just feeling very, very stuck. They know what they have to do. They want to do it as well, with the Fool coming out and, you know, the Three of Wands coming up in the colored version, I guess I would say. But to actually do it, it's taking a lot more of your person than they probably anticipated, and they don't feel they have it within them. That's something that your person has to work through at this point in time. All right? There's a lot of shame building. I think that it's kind of like a loop your person is stuck in right now. So they need to step out of that loop, but that's their own journey. They have to first receive the messages that are coming through to help them get out of this loop. And they need to take charge of their thoughts. They need to take charge of their reality. They need to take charge of what's happening in their life and how they feel about themselves as well. But take responsibility. It's coming through so strongly. Your person is powerful, but if they don't recognize that power, then what will they do with that power? You know, they can't ground that power. They have to first recognize that power. All right, let me get you one message or advice that wants to come through. Let's see. A little bit messy, if you can see it. Yeah, it is messy. Yes, I think, oh my gosh, this is aligning so well. Your person wants to be with you, but at the same time, look at the imagery over here with this Two of Cups coming out upright. They know that they're struggling to be a version of themselves that they want to be as well. It's not, you're not forcing them or anything. They want to be that version of themselves, but they know at this point in time they can't. And maybe that's the reason why your attention is more focused about yourself now. You're probably trying to move on. You're probably also emotionally detaching. They're feeling that detachment happening on your end, and they're worried about it, but that worry is only stopping themselves from truly stepping into their power. So again, that's the loop that I'm sensing. I know that your reading is a little bit up in the air, Pal 1, but that's just where your person is at right now. That's the current energy that your person is in. All right. Let me share what you can expect in the extended. So we're going to look into what do they secretly want to do about these feelings. We're also going to be getting some messages from them. We are also going to be looking into will they act on these feelings and what will they most likely do because of these feelings. I will also be getting into some timing cards and some additional guidance for you as well. All right, so if you're interested in the extended, the description box will have the details for you. I also do want to say that my private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips, and watch my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 1, take care. Trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose Tinseltown Tarot, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty. Pal 2. What is your person currently feeling about you? Let's take a look. Three of Swords, the Sun, Two of Swords, the Star, Knight of Wands. Funny, I wanted to say King of Wands, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Right off the bat, this is reconciliation energy that's coming through, but I'm getting ahead of myself, so let's get your oracle cards. We have Crown Chakra with connection. I am always connected. We have 22 with awaken the spirit. We have admiration. We have espresso. And we have prep night with epidote. Your person wants to come back. Pile 2, this is a very, very straightforward reading. Your person wants to come back. I think that there has been a lot of heartbreak between the two of you, and this no contact has been eating up your person. That's the energy that's coming through. I'm hearing come back home to you. That's also another message that's coming through. Your person does not think that you are going to be open to them coming back. Maybe your person perceives that you are in two minds. Maybe things were really that volatile when both of you went into no contact. But time has passed. Pile 2, with the star coming out, I think that both of you have been given space, either divinely protected, or maybe both of you have given each other space to heal, to kind of reflect upon what has gone down between the two of you. But right now, your person perceives that you might not be open to a reconciliation, but they really want to come back to you. Pile 2, I feel like I just want to run towards someone, and I by myself just I don't want to run to anyone. So I think I might be tapping into your person's energy. It's kind of like that energy is building within me, and I just want to run towards someone. And that, I have to tell you, like, your person, I don't know why did this suddenly come up? Let's take a look. I mean, we have a tower over here, so definitely sudden realizations and big realizations, but what happened? Okay, so I think that your person has taken time to reflect. This is the 5 of Wands energy. So your person has taken time to reflect upon what actually went down. And I think that when this no contact started out, there might have been a lot of internal conflict within them about whether or not they should continue with this connection. Like, should they come back for a reconciliation, or is this done? And I think for a brief moment over there, your person thought that this connection was over for good. And I think that they might have also shown up that way, Pal 2. But what was actually happening was they hadn't actually made up their mind, but they felt that they did. This is coming a little bit confusing because I think that your person was feeling very confused at that point in time. Maybe they denied this connection, or they were suppressing what they truly wanted, what they truly felt. So it feels like your person at one point made the decision to move on without acknowledging the fact that they actually did have a big part of them that wanted to come back in for a reconciliation and wanted to try again. And so because they were kind of in denial about that part of them, and they heavily focused on this part of them that said, okay, you know what, I'm moving on, this connection's over for good, I would not be surprised if this person kind of, I'm seeing a drama playing out in front of me. So it kind of might have felt like this person was putting on a show to maybe show you or show the rest of the world that they had moved on, they were choosing to move on. And I am getting that their actions may have hurt you in that process. It's kind of like this person might have gone out of their way to tell you, to show you that they didn't want this connection anymore, or they wanted to move on. And it's understandable why this person feels you are in the energy that you might be in, because I don't know what your energy is. That message is not coming through, but this person feels that you must be closed off to them because they went out of their way to show you that they didn't want to be with you, or they didn't want this connection. And it might have come from a place of spite. It might have come from a place of just not wanting to accept that a part of them did want this connection. And so now it's kind of like your person's looking back at all of those times that they went out of their way to deny what they truly wanted, or even deny a part of them that wanted this connection. And so now they feel it is like it makes sense to them that you don't want them back because of how they have shown up or how they've behaved in this no contact. And you might be on your end saying, yes, you're absolutely right. I don't want, you've hurt me. I don't want this connection. And maybe for a group of you, maybe you have understood where this person was coming from, and you felt the 5D energy, and you maybe are open for a reconciliation as long as this person acknowledges, that they want this connection and that they're ready to step up. So I'm getting varied energies at this point, but Your person feels that if roles were reversed, they would be very upset, they would be very hurt, and they would not want a reconciliation, which is probably why they're projecting their thoughts as you might feel that way. But I gotta tell you, this person is coming in, pal 2. This person is coming in. They have awakened. They have recognized that you are someone that they want to be with, and they want to give this connection a try. There is no hesitation. Like, whatever confusion was there in the past, whatever fighting was going on internally with your person in the past, all of that's over. Your person no longer is indecisive. In fact, they're very, very clear. It's kind of like at one point maybe it was 60-40, like 60% of them wanted this connection and 40% didn't want this connection. And then they focused so much about the 40% that it felt like it was 100%. Yeah, a lot of math coming in over here. But today it's kind of like your person 100% wants this connection back, and they're coming in to woo you. It looks like some romantic gestures are coming your way. But one message that's coming through is this person feels connected to you. Like, the more they resisted this connection, the more they suppressed a part of them that wanted this connection, the more they realized that they can't brush away this. And it's kind of like it was constantly being left at their doorstep every time they shut the door. But the moment they opened the door, they would see it at the doorstep. It's a different message. I've never had that message come through. But yeah, that's how it's your person's perceiving it. So even if they tried to run away, even if they slammed the door on the connection at one point, every time they even opened the door, even if it was to meet someone else or to do something else or to distract themselves, they would still be reminded because it was at their doorstep. It's kind of like I'm seeing an Amazon package on the doorstep and this person walking over it. But at the same time, even if you're walking over it, you still know it's there. You can't deny the fact that the package is in front of you. And so this connection has felt that tangible to your person, even though they've denied it. And I would not be surprised if both of you have a very spiritual connection. Like, you might have felt that there is something more to this connection. There is, like, even if on the surface this person may have shown like they were moving on or there was nothing going to happen between the two of you, I would not be surprised if you felt the current of what this person was denying, what this person was suppressing. But today, things are very different. Something's gone down in your person's life where they can no longer fight this feeling. Maybe they're just exhausted from constantly fighting this feeling. This person wants to come in, but it's not that they're afraid you are going to reject them. It's kind of like they wouldn't be surprised if you did reject them. That's kind of the energy. But they still want to come in. They still want to come in, and they know that they have a lot of work to do in order to convince you, in order to calm you down. Maybe how much ever your person has spent in proving that they wanted to move on from this connection, though that was coming from a point of denial. Like, how much ever your person went out of their way to show you that, they understand that they have to do the same in order to convince you that they want this connection. And it looks like your person's ready to pull out all stops for you. Like, this person wants to come in with very grand gestures, wants to woo you, wants to kind of win you over. That's the energy that's coming through. I think that this person does admire you a lot. I think that you have shown immense grace, even though this person might have provoked you in the time of no contact or might have intentionally said things that, just to tell you, hey, I'm moving on. I don't want this connection, and it might have been done very crudely. That's the word that's coming through. And so despite all that, I think that you tapped into this person's higher self energy and you just accepted it for what it was. Like, however they were showing up in 3D, you just said, okay, you know what, that's your story. Go ahead, do what you want. I'm going to be doing what I want. I'm going to be focusing. And I think that you did take your attention off of this person, and that might by itself might have been a tower moment for some of you, where this person they dealt with the reality of actually losing you or you moving on. You could have actually moved on. Maybe you started dating. Maybe you started meeting other people. Maybe you are in another relationship at this point in time. You know, whatever it is that could have caused a tower moment. For some of you, I am getting that narrative. But for others of you, it could have just been a realization of not wanting to constantly keep fighting themselves about this, because with the Five of Wands coming up, I do sense a lot of fighting, internal fighting going on with your person. So maybe there was just a point where it was just, they were fed up of constantly fighting with themselves and decided to just accept what they were feeling rather than just being at war with themselves. Overall, currently feeling they want to come in, they're coming in, they're pulling out all the stops for you, and they're ready to convince you. That's the thing. They're ready to put in the energy to convince you that they are here for you and they've come back for you for this connection, and they want to give this another go. They have been heartbroken, Paotiu, as in if you think that this person wasn't affected by this no contact, no, this person was heartbroken by the no contact, but the way that they showed it might have been kind of like a self-preservation thing. But I think that they've taken time to understand that the loss of this connection, it really has affected them, and they don't want to feel that way. So let's get into maybe an advice or any message that wants to come through. Justice, yes, it might have been karmic justice. You know, when justice comes out, especially in a situation like this, your person may have gone through the same thing with someone else, and it might have helped them realize what they put you through, and that might have kind of been a mirror to them, making them realize, you know, what they did was actually a mistake. And that by itself, like, suddenly I'm feeling a lot of guilt. I'm feeling a lot of regret and shame. So I feel there's definitely been some kind of balancing happening behind the scenes. And I'm also being called to say this. Every time you let go without, you know, the thought of revenge or without getting back at the other person, you just let go, you do your own thing, you walk away, and you protect yourself without doing anything to harm the other person or revenge or spite or whatever it is. You don't engage in that energy. What happens is the universe steps in for you to bring balance to that situation. And the lessons by the universe, they're always very powerful and very, very painful, especially when you're very misaligned. So if your person was misaligned and you just let it go, didn't really engage in that energy, then I would not be surprised if the universe has stepped in for you to teach your person, and to teach your person a lesson first off, and to put them through what they put someone else through, right? So I would not be surprised if that has been the tower moment that we're talking about. Oh wait, hold on, there's going to be an extended, so I don't want to take away the energy. I want to hold on to the energy. All right, so that might have actually been the tower moment that we're talking about. But for some of you, yes, it could be you walking away and you just letting go, you moving on with your life might have triggered this realization. But overall, I would say this person's coming in. They're coming in 3D. And you can expect a conversation. You can expect multiple conversations as well. You can expect a lot of convincing energy coming from this person in 3D. All right? Paotiu, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. We are going to have an extended for this reading, so let me share what we can expect in the extended. So the first thing is, what do they secretly want to do about these feelings? We're also going to be getting some messages from them. We're also going to be getting into, will they act on these feelings? What will they most likely do because of these feelings? We're also going to be getting some timing cards as well as some guidance cards for you. All right? So the details for the extended is going to be there in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips, and you're watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. My private readings are open. You can check details for that as well in the description box below. Paotiu, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.